Hey guys, I got these old rims here from my commercial 12. They got some surface rust, but they're solid, pretty solid underneath. I ground this one down with a wire wheel, and man, it's a pain in the butt. It's very hard to get inside these areas with the grinder. So I figured I forgot all about my electrolysis tank, so got my Rubbermaid going here. And I got this old brake rotor, and I just ground off a little bit of the rust on here so that I could have a nice contact for my battery charger. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in my tank just like that, and I'm going to fill this with water, and I'll put this rim in there so it's facing. Actually, maybe I'll do it this way. I'll do two at once. I'll go for that. And then, I'll hook it all up and I'll show you guys what's happening, but I think this should make my life a lot easier. Now what I did is I bolted the two rims together and I ground off a nice spot on the top of one of them, so I got some nice meat for my wires to go on to. So I'm going to submerge that in the water. And for those of you that have never done this before or seen my other videos, now what we're going to do is take the hot wire and hook that up to our sacrificial anode. Now you got to be careful that your hot wire is not in the water, or this thing's going to short out. And take our ground wire, or black wire, negative, whatever, and we're going to hook it up to our freshly ground off spot here. Now, the black wire can be in the water, that doesn't matter. It's just the red wire that can't. You see, my water level is right beneath where the thing is. And now what I'm going to do is, you're supposed to put like a tablespoon of the washing soda per gallon. And I have that over there, and I'm going to throw that in here, and then I'll plug in my charger, and hopefully tomorrow morning before I go to work it'll be all done. And what it does is only the side that's directly across from the metal is what's going to work on. So what I'll have to do is in the morning I'll take this whole thing and flip it over so that the back side gets the process. So usually it takes me about overnight, and then I'll flip it when I go to work, and then when I come home from work the next day, everything usually is all set. So that's it. Alright guys, it's about 6:30 in the morning, so this thing's been going for probably about 11 hours. And here's what it looks like. Just like I thought, it would look like a rust soup. So I can still see it bubbling. It's still working. What I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug the battery charger. I'm going to pull up the wheels and flip them 180 degrees and plug it back in. So let's see here. Just unplug this. Okay. I'll unhook my clamp. Whoa, some nasty crap. Let's see, how's it looking? Oh, it's working pretty good. I can just about take the paint off with my finger. It's so loose, but look at that. Underneath there is perfect. So this is working really good, just as I was hoping it would work. So I'm going to flip this sucker 180 degrees. I'm going to hook my negative lead back up. I'm going to try not to get this on my good clothes to wear to work. Oh man. Alright, I'm going to turn off the camera. You get the idea. Alright guys, the electrolysis is done. I actually forgot to take it out, but I unhooked it from the power yesterday. So let's take it out, let's see what we got. You can see that the area that I did by my thumb here with the wire brush just came out unbelievable. This other rim, which was not hit by the wire brush, you can see all this paint, everything, just about ready to flake right off. So what I'll do is tomorrow I'll hit this with the wire brush, and it's about to be a huge thunderstorm right now, so I'm not doing anything. But tomorrow I'll clean this sucker up, and should be ready to paint it. And I can look, like, see here, paint just comes right off. I'm not even putting any effort on it, and I can peel off all this paint. Look at that, and it looks beautiful under there. So look at that, look at that. Just using my thumb. It ain't even the wire brush yet, and it looks unbelievable under there. So that's about it. Well, we got a thunderstorm rolling in here, so I'm gonna pack it in here and come back to this. Ooh, there goes the lightning. I'll come back to this another day. Alright. Check it out, guys. Look. Using my thumb, I can just take off this paint. Look at that. See how easy that is? That's why I like electrolysis. Look, not even using a brush or nothing, and it looks pretty awesome under there, and that was so simple to do. So look, just comes right off. The thing's going to be really nice. Now let's see what we got. So that's a rim that went through electrolysis. I gotta hit this here. I'm gonna use a wire brush and a drill because I can't get in there with that grinder, but I'm really happy with how this turned out. It took basically no effort to strip this once I had it in the tank. And you know, it's a rim, it's not a hood or something, it's pitted, it's fine. It's gonna work just great. And I will clean up the center a little bit more with a drill and put some rusty metal primer on it and then paint it and put my rims back together. Now that is awesome. Can't beat that, man. Can't beat that. Hope you guys learned something about electrolysis from my video. Good luck.